Hello, guys, and welcome back to another session of. No, fuck that. We're just gonna get into it. All right, so I've noticed a trend of like a lot of Jack videos having just combos, just showing combos. No, like true way to how to play them on a basic level. So that's what we're gonna go over. First off, we're gonna start with buttons. Your buttons that you're gonna be want to use. He has a debugger. It's quarter circle forward, but you stop at a down forward position. So it's back, down, down forward. All in one motion, one. So, you know, that motion into one. Debugger. Very good low, 33 damage, respectable damage, good knockdown. Gets them off of you, get you some space. Get you some distance gained. Your next good footsie tool is going to be your 4-2. It's one of his only 10 framers. I think it's one of two. This is 4-2. This 4-2 is a very good tool because on counter hit you can convert it to more damage. Regular hit, it's 18 damage. Counter hit, it's 22 damage. The counter hit also leaves them in a state where you can get extra damage. So what you do is you set up your counter hit, and you can 4-2, forward 3+4 for 46 damage. Oh wait, let me turn the player rage off. It's actually less than that. 4-2, forward 3+4. Check. That up. Doing it too slow. 42 damage on that. You can do a forward 4, but it's a little trickier to get, especially on reaction, but in matches it gives you that little flash of where it slows down the counter hit hits. So you set up for your counter hit, you forward 4 afterwards. That does hit, it's just I'm not very talented. Also, I can't get the buttons to come out right sometimes. There you go, it's 48. It gives you 6 extra damage from the forward 3+. Very, very effective. Off a counter hit. It's a 10 frame counter hit, too. It's pretty good. You have your forward 1, which causes a knockdown, which causes a guaranteed down back 2. Which I fucked up. Guaranteed down back 2, oh, and then that is 30 damage plus 19. So that's nearly 50 damage guaranteed off of 4-4-1. You can also do the 1-1 combo, but it's not guaranteed. It's not a true combo. But on counter hit, if you get the 1, which is 13 frames, so 1-1, it starts with 44 and ends with 19, so that gives you nearly 60 damage, or a little over 60 damage for simple 1-1 and a down back 2. This down back 2 is also a very good footsie tool. It ducks highs, hits low. There's a full charge version that always knocks down, does 30 damage, but on counter hit, it knocks down also for 28 damage. Gives you a chance for some Oki. So you hit the down back 2. You can hit the forward 1 if they back roll, and or you can hit a debugger if they decide to stay down, or if they just get straight up, you can debugger them for a low off that. Let's see, what do we got next? This down back 1. It's a very good low poke, only 13 damage, but it puts you in a wall rising state. So if you see someone that likes to try to punish that whenever you do it, like let's say you hit them with it or you whiff it, you can do a wall rising 1 launcher. You set the guard all, but wall rising 1 launcher puts them in the juggle state for you. You can also do down back 1, wall rising 2-1, and then down back 1, wall rising 1+2, 3 times, or you can do it once or twice, just depending on what you want to do with the mix-up. But you do this. It's 2 mids and a low, so they can't duck it. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so another big footsie tool of his is his forward 1+2. causes the crumple state, and it does have follow-ups. You can do forward forward 1 plus 2 1 plus 2, which goes low, or you do forward forward 1 plus 2 2. So I can not fuck it up. There you go. That's it right there. 36 damage. But if you just crumple with the forward 1 plus 2, forward forward 1 plus 2, you can pick that up with a down forward 1 1. So that you can convert it into some wall carry into some damage. So you go, so this is his down forward 1 1 1. It's not a guaranteed combo, but on counter hit it is. But that's your pickup. So if you hit the forward forward 1 plus 2 and hit the crumple, you do down like that, you get wall carry and 52 damage out of it. Just better than any other options from it. His down back 4 is not very fast, but it is an effective low. It moves his hitbox backwards, his upper hitbox, and extends his foot pretty far forward. You can oftentimes, if they, unless they're doing something drastic off the start of a match, you can get an easy early hit with the down back 4 at the start of the round. All right, let's talk about his 2-1 combo now. His 2-1 is his fastest Punisher. It's 11 frame. Besides his 4-2, it's 10 frame. But his next fastest is his 2-1 combo. 22 damage, and this also converts into a 2-1-2. With the third hit not being guaranteed, the third hit does launch. If you find them, if you're throwing your 2-1 and you find them trying to pressure you afterwards with the 2-1, or with their own retaliation, you can just continue into 2-1-2, and you'll often get a launch off of it. Now that last 2 puts you in a wall rising state, so you gotta do a wall rising 2 to catch the juggle. So if you back up a little bit, I'm gonna show you how this hits. And then from there you do your wall rising 2 into your juggle. You do. Gives good wall carry, good damage off of mix-up. And for those of you who don't know, the wall rising state is whenever you're full crouched, the frames between you being fully crouched and you standing straight up is the wall rising frames. So this is my 1 while standing up, and this is my 1 while fully crouched. But the wall rising 1 is a launcher. Alright, you got wall rising 2, wall rising 3, wall rising 4. His wall rising 4 is his best Punisher from wall rising. So if they do a quick low, just remember wall rising 4 and he'll get you 20 damage in. Because the wall rising 1 is 15 frames. The wall rising 2 is somewhere in there too, 14 frames in the wall. And then you can do, he also has wall rising 2-1. And if that second hit counter hits, it puts them in a pop-up state. So you can get the spacing right. You can convert off that, which we're going to get into the juggle properties here soon. What to do in the juggle. Let's see. His down parry combo is the last thing we want to talk about as far as like overall footsies. Oh no, wait. 1+2. His debugger and his 1+2 are his only tracking moves. His debugger tracks low, and his 1+2 tracks mid to high. But the 1+2 is a 15 frame move, and it causes a spiral state on regular hit, not even counter hit. So if you see them sidestepping a lot in your face, 1+2, you can follow that up with a forward 4, or you can dash into a back 3 2-2. So get you a lot of wall carry off that, or you can hit the forward 4, or you can hit that into the forward 3+4. A lot of stuff you can do there. I think it even leaves you close enough for down 3-2, like almost. You got down forward 3-2. Not very proficient at that. Yeah, you can do whatever off of that. It gives you a lot of options. Plus, it's a tracking move for sidestepping. And his debugger tracks low, and you know you get a debugger off of it. It's just 30 damage. It's very respectable damage off of low. All right, now we're gonna talk about his down parry combo. So we need to set Hayachi to repeat action into record. I think it's his down back 3. There you go. So we're gonna record this. Down back 3. And then we're gonna record it again because we left him crouching like an idiot. Down back 3. Block up. Okay. So there's that set. So what you do is when you get the parry, fucked up. You get the parry, it's down forward 1-1. Convert like that. I think you get a back 1 too if you're quick enough. The down forward 1-1's a lot simpler off the parry. Shit, I suck. I suck. I suck. Doing it too early. There's your conversions off the down parry. So it's back 1, down forward 1-1, or it's down forward 1-1. Either way, the back one's a little trickier to hit. You gotta be a little bit quicker. Yeah, back to what we were doing. All right. Now, let's get into his juggle combos. This shit's pretty basic. I'm gonna give you 2 basic ones for people that are just starting out. Real easy to do. So his down 4-2 is a 15 frame launcher. Also, his while standing 1 is a 15 frame launcher. You can do all these combos I'm about to show you off every single launcher he has. As a matter of fact, let's go through his launchers. Down 4-2, 15 frames. While standing 1 is 15 frames. His forward 4-2 is 16 frames, but it travels really far forward, so you can use it as a spacing tool. Like if you're about this close and you know they like to get aggressive, once the space has been gained by you, you can hit a 4-4-2 on him. He has a really nice sidestep 1. Even though it's 33 frames, because of the sidestep plus the overhead and motion that he does, it's a very, very good pop-up. It starts with a lot of damage. You can follow up off that real easy with just like a regular back 1 or whatever. And then he also has the 2-1-2 like I showed you earlier, where the third hit launches. And then let's see what else. What does he have for a launcher? Oh, he has a quarter circle forward, and then down forward. So it's quarter circle forward, down forward 1 is his. It's a super launcher. So I suck at doing it. Let's see, there's the debugger. There you go. So that's quarter circle forward, down forward 1. And then if you just do quarter circle forward 1, it's just a regular punch. But you don't want to do. It's pretty shit. With the launcher, it gives you a lot of damage and a lot of time to set up for a juggle. That one's also in the, I think it's 20-something frames startup, maybe 30. Not really that safe, but if you get a hard read, you can get a lot of damage out of it. Just like the sidestep 1 on a hard read, you can get a lot of damage out of it. And also the sidestep 1, you can do it really late into the animation. Like, see, he basically stands all the way up. You can still do it. Really good launcher. All right, but I'm going to be, for the sake of time, I'm going to be doing all these off the down 4-2. All right. So starting off with the most easy one, in my opinion, off the launcher. It's down 4-2, 1+2, forward 3+4. Super easy. Looks like this. Nets you 47 damage. Not that bad for how much effort you had to put into it. Really basic stuff. You can do this as long as you're able to push the 2 buttons at the same time. You can do this pretty easily. The next one is for another easy combo. It's down forward 2, back 1, which is this, and down forward 1-1. Okay, so off the launcher, back 1, down forward 1-1, forward 3+4. Nets you a little bit more damage, and nets you a little bit more wall carry, more stage control. Alright, now these next two are a little bit trickier. I consider them a little bit trickier because you have to dash up on the follow-up. Or you have to do an input on a certain timing. So basically it's what we just did, down forward 2, back 1, down forward 1-1. But then we're going to dash forward, and we're going to do back 3, 2-2. So it goes... that nets you a lot of wall carry, a lot of stage control. They are now against the wall. They are now where you want them as a Jack player. You want them against that wall because you can net a lot of damage against the wall. Then another way to follow that up is with a forward 4. So you do what we just did, and you drop it because you're bad at it. 4. Not quite as much wall carry or damage, but it's still a little bit more intermediate thing to do. If you're closer to the wall than you were right there, that 4 wall splats, so you can still get a wall combo off of it. It's a little bit more consistent than doing the back 2-2, if you're a little closer to the wall. All right, for a harder launcher. Launch combo. You throw a 4 in there before the back 1, forward, down forward 1-1. The 4, the extra 4 causes you to have to close a bigger gap on the dash on the follow-up. Is all it is, and it's a little trickier. But you can hit a regular 4. Get a lot more wall carry, a lot more damage, and you're more in their face on the wall, which is where you want to be. Also, you can do a forward 4, but that's a little trickier and it causes a lot of push. You actually have to kind of micro step before the forward. Micro step is where you're moving very little, like basically like that. You see how if you watch my feet, he takes a little step forward before he does it. Like instead of just doing it raw, you take a little step forward. Like this is straight forward 4, and this is that's the micro step forward 4. So off the launch, you do that. It's really hard to pick up that back 1 off of it because of the extra recovery frames of the forward. See, it's real tricky to pick it up. Nets you a little bit more damage, more wall carry. Wall carry is very important with Jack. Another one you can do for a lot of wall carry. Let's say you're more than half screen. Say you're back here. You're trying to take up more screen going one way. You can follow up with a down forward 1-2 1-2. So it's this right here. Wait. Why isn't that? You follow up with that. On the follow up, you get a lot more wall carry. So same juggle from before with the 4 thrown in. So standing 4 thrown in. So this. See how much further that would have carried if I didn't hit the wall? That would carry really far. You get more stage control like that. You take stage control back off a launcher and do something risky while you're more close to the wall. All right, and that brings us to the wall. As far as damage goes, I've seen Jack have some of the highest wall damage in the game, and off some very, very basic things to do. Let's go with something easy first. Let's go with something easy. Forward 1+2, wall splats, and then you can do a back 2. You can do a back 2-2. So forward 1+2, back 2-2. That's nearly 40 damage, and then you can do down 3-4, down 3-4. It has a little bit more startup. I think it's a 16 frame startup, but down forward 3-4 is this shoulder charge, and you can get 2 of those for nearly 50 damage, 49 damage. That's really good of how easy that is. Also, any of your launchers, you would like to, like if you get a launcher into the wall. Yeah, I can't dash for shit. So you get a launcher into the wall. You can a 1+2 into a shoulder. I got the side roll. But yeah. The most common follow-up you're going to get, though, for instance, if you did a combo from mid-screen and you got the wall carry, the most common thing you're going to want to do on the wall carry, if you do get a wall splat off your juggle combo, you're going to want to do back 3-2, down forward 3. That's what you're going to want to do. So let's say I just juggled him all the way over here, and I got a wall splat off the juggle. If you're close enough, you can do it straight up. If not, you're going to dash forward a little bit to get the spacing. But you do back 3-2, down forward 3+4. So it would like I'm gonna do a down forward 2 launcher to get him on the wall. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So you'd follow up with that back 2-3, down forward 3-4. That right there is your best follow up off a full juggle. That is also one of your best follow ups at the wall. I keep resetting for no reason. If you got him against the wall and you got him pressured, and I think this is 16 frames, is down forward 3. Looks like that. Down forward 3 looks like that. So you're gonna, if you get a down forward 3-2, you can get a back 3-2 off of it, and then into a down forward 3-4 for nearly 70 damage just off that. So you go, dropped it. Let me get him looking at me. There we go. All right. Ugh, I dropped it again. It's not even hard, I'm just missing the input. Hands are cold. 69 damage. Off down forward 3-2. Then back 3-2. Down forward 3-4. Super easy. He's got a lot of wall push moves that'll give him a wall splat also at the wall. Cover that real quick. Counter hit 4-2, which is his 10 frame like we covered earlier. Against the wall is a 10 frame, so it's really good. Counter hit wall splats. You can get combos off of it. So that's not what I wanted to do. Not that. This. See that wall splats. That's 10 frames and it wall splats on counter hit. So you can do that. You can off a 10 frame counter hit, you can get 53 damage on the wall. Also, you have there we go. Just have him straight stand up. Also, his forward 1+2 is a wall splat, and but yeah, I don't think you can get the 3-2 off that. Yeah, you can. So forward 1+2, back 3-2. Oops. Or you can do it 3 hits like that. I didn't mean to, but you can do that. Get 55 damage off that, and that is 16 frames, I believe, or 18. It's not that quick, but you know you're not gonna want to be right in their face, so they can't like throw you off of them. You want to kind of stay away and blast them into the wall for wall splat combos. His regular standing 3, which is 16 frames, I think, wall splats on regular hit. If you feel like you can land that, that's a good setup for the wall splat. So you can just standing 3, back 3, down 3, 4. There you go. A lot of damage there. And then his down back 1, what we covered earlier, that you can mix up with from the low. That's really good, but you gotta time it right. If you watch Hachi's knees, he falls to his knees off the wall splat, and what we're looking for is for his knees to touch. Once his knees touch, then we do down back 1 1 1 2. Didn't quite do it right. Whoops. Supposed to. It's not catching him. I think it was off the counter hit. Counter hit forward 2 actually. Set that up. Oh, that move right there where I'm setting up the counter hit, you just press all 4 buttons at once. That sets you up for a counter hit. You see how his hands are sparking? It goes away after a while. But you know, it gives you, instead of having to go in the menu and turn on counter hit, you can just set it up in the game itself. So you charge up the counter hit, 4-2, wait till his knees hits. You can land that 2 if you do it if you time it right. I'm timing it really bad right now for some reason. But you're not wanting all 3 of those ones to hit. You're wanting the second one to miss. I reset for no reason. Alright. Do it again. Sick. That's not what I want to do. Alright, here we go. I gotta hit it now. That was too late. It was so annoying when you're trying to get the counter hit thing to set up. That was almost it. Oh, great. But his back one's very good for wall pressure too. His down back 1 is what we're using here. Very good for wall pressure. Ugh. Stop resetting. Alright. Dropped it. I reset. I get it so I can show you what it looks like though. I was doing this like over and over again before I actually recorded this, and now it's just going to shit. It's not even hitting right now. But yeah, that does work. I've been just doing it wrong now for some reason. I can't get it right. And that covers his wall splat combos. That's just easy damage. Like I said, down 3-4, down 3-4. Down forward 3-2. And then back 3-2. And then down forward 3-4. $70 damage. Then forward 1-2, back 2-2. This is real easy. Nets you 40 damage. Pretty good wall combos. But yeah, that's it. That'll get you going as Jack. You just got to remember that you have a lot of conversions in the neutral. You have a lot of wall carry, and you want them against the wall to get as much damage as you can. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too long-winded. Alright, that's that, I guess.